Hey everybody, this is Kaboom, and in this last update, they nerfed the Grappler gun. That means you now only have 30 shots, and once your 30 shots are up, you're done. They also, at the same time, added launch pads. So now you can jump into the air, extend your glider, and fly away to faraway places. But to build these two things, you're going to need resources, and I've noticed a lot of people talking about the resources and how it might be difficult to get them. So I wanted to show you guys a passive way that you can get these resources so that you're able to build grappler guns when you need them and bounce pads or launch pads when you want to go somewhere. Okay, so to do this, you're going to want to go out to the desert. You're going to find a nice little area to build a town. Going to want to plop the town center in the middle. You're going to need to unlock this all the way up to level 5. So that you have 3 villagers in your village. To help unlock the village rating and be able to craft the grappling gun, you're going to need a crafting bench. And you're going to need to upgrade that crafting bench to level 3. Now we have unlocked the grappler gun, and you will see that the grappler takes copper bars, blast powder, and core. So that means we are going to need a spinning wheel, a smelter, and for the jump pad, we are going to need a loom. Once you have those things placed, you're going to give your villagers tasks to do. We're going to talk to Gus here. We're going to talk to Gus. In this last update, they added the ability for your villagers to smelt metal. So we're going to ask Gus to collect the copper bars that we need. Now we have Dana, and we're going to ask Dana to help the village out. We're going to ask Dana to collect nearby resources. She will pick up blast powder and vines for us now. And then we need to find one more villager. Where did you go? There you are. Now we're going to ask her to help the village out by creating textiles. Now she will make the textiles that we need. She will make cord, and she will make silk fabric and wool fabric for us, which are all things that we need to make the grappler guns. So now, while I'm out running around the world, flying around, collecting resources, fighting brutes, building ships, crashing into mountains, looking for rare villagers, getting lost in caves, all that fun stuff, those villagers will be back at my village making and collecting the resources that I need to be able to build bouncy pads, grappler guns, and all kinds of fun things. And personally, I think there's a couple ways that they could fix this. One being increasing the number of charges on a grappler gun from 30 to 50. It seems like that those are the two numbers that Lego likes. They like the number 30 and they like the number 50. So I would recommend boosting this thing to 50, decreasing the cost to craft it, or I know they're adding more guns into this. I think they're adding a gravity gun. At least that's what people are talking about. What if, hear me out here, what if they added a charge, a thing that you could craft that was actually charges? And what if the charges, like the initial gun cost amount that it costs, but then you had charges that you could craft, and say they cost 1 copper and 1 blast powder, and then you could, and let's say they stacked up in your inventory to 30, and then as you're using your grappler gun and you run out of grapplers, so it gets down to 0, it just sits there, and if you have a recharge, it charges itself, and then that way you could literally you would have a whole bunch of uses and be able to not fill your inventory up with a bunch of grappling guns, which is taking up precious resource space, especially when you're out mining and collecting stuff. So those are just a few of my thoughts, guys. What do you guys think? What do you think they could do to fix the grappler gun? Should they put it back the way it was? I know there's a lot of people who feel that way. Should they make changes? Is there some other way that they could fix or repair the grappling gun to make people excited about it again? So let me know in the comments below. I'm going to wait. I'm going to give it some time. Oh, hey, Peely's here. I'm going to let them collect and do their thing, and I will see you guys after a couple in-game days. Okay, everybody, it's been several days. Let's do a little dance and get our villagers back. All right, my villagers, what have you guys been up to? Let's talk to Gus first. I think Gus was our copper man, so let's take a look. How many copper bars is Gus going to give us here? Thank you, sir. We got 30 copper bars from Gus. Awesome. Now we're going to come over here. I think, what was your job? Silk thread? Yes. Oh yeah, you did textiles. Okay, let's go ahead and grab everything. Silk, vines, or maybe you were collecting stuff. Thank you. Continue. Come over here. Hello. Talk about your job. Okay, let's get this stuff. Nice, thank you. Silk thread, that's what we were looking for. Thank you. Continue. Perfect. So we got a lot of silk. We got some silk thread. Those are going to be used to make silk fabric for our launch pads. So let me go ahead and get crafting that. And we'll go ahead and craft a silk fabric. If you guys noticed, I didn't get any blast powder this time. Normally I do. I also only got like a couple vines. So being in the desert, if you wait till nighttime, skeletons will spawn and you can kill the ones who spawn in the desert to get gunpowder. And you can also run around the desert and get vines. And so once you've collected maybe some of the resources that your villagers didn't give you, so they should give you blast powder and vines. And this gentleman here making the copper bars is going to be super helpful. I've heard that be the main issue people have run into with crafting the bounce pads and crafting the grappler guns. You can now grab your resources that you've made. And now you should be able to craft a grappler. And you should be able to, place down a launch pad. If this video was helpful, guys, if you could please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. And as always, by God's grace, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.